What's up, y'all? Welcome back. It's been about 6 months or so since I've uploaded. My wife and I had our little boy, and yeah, we've been busy. So we're coming back. I thought this was a timely video given kind of, where the world is at, what's going on. So thank you for joining me, and let's talk about a rifle. As time goes and I continue to learn this stuff, I think more about what the founding fathers originally had intended for, the rules and things that we have in place as Americans. As time goes and things get crazier, I'm really grateful for the amendments that we have and the tools that we are given now that we can keep people at bay and keep ourselves safe and keep ourselves free. Today we're going to talk about the modern musket, the fighting rifle, the tool that everybody should have in their home and what everybody did have in their home that kept these governments from going too crazy and taking away things that we've fought for and things that we believe in. So this is a PSA Saber 13.7 pin and welded gun. This thing has seen a lot of different iterations. It's been rebuilt probably like 6 times at this point. It's been a great gun. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for the PSA in the comments, but not everybody has $3 grand to drop on a rifle. This particular gun is built for where I live and the things that I would like to achieve if I ever needed to use this tool. There's other rifles out there, or pistols, other tools. This is an 11.5 that I built. This is great. This also has its own set of jobs that this thing can take care of, but this 13.7 would be my go-to-war rifle. Palmetto has really made something special with this Saber line. They've really tapped into the market of kind of mid-tier guns. It's definitely not a high-end piece, but it's definitely not one of their lower-end models. When I bought this gun, it had a front sight, a fixed front sight, a quad rail. It was much different. Shout out to 801 Weapon Works out in Utah. I sent this upper out to him for some work. He went ahead and pulled the quad rail off, put this CMT handguard on here, new gas system, as well as a new Reardon Atlas muzzle device. All right, Garand Thumb style, we'll go tip to butt on this gun. Tip of the barrel, we have the Atlas from Reardon. This is their muzzle device. This is pin and welded on the 13.7 barrel. I don't know what gas block and gas tube are in here. I would maybe guess Aero Precision. This thing is a super flat shooting gun. We've got a Scratch Precision hand stop, a Mod Light mod button, and then a Amazon Surefire knockoff light. There's some items on here that are budget, some items that are not. Not everybody has $300 to drop on a light. It's a light, I think if I was on duty, I would probably get something a bit more robust, but every single time I pick this thing up, it works. So here we are. Something to note is the lens cover and the light covers that I have. Thanks to Anchor Point Holsters, I sent him a file for a 3D printer that we printed these light caps. Again, I'm not spending $35 for a light cap. I think that's silly. We got that light covered and we got that lens covered. Keep your stuff clean. This is really close to my muzzle device, so I try to keep it clean, as well as keep the white light out whenever I don't want to use my white light. This particular gun, I like to run 20 round mags, keep it as light as possible. I'm not really looking to pick a fight, so I only need probably 20 rounds per magazine anyway. I'm not gonna go too much detail into the optics package because this is probably gonna be changing really soon. I'll make a whole new video about it if I do. Most of the guts for this gun is from just the PSA Saber. The lower is the Saber lower, the bolt is from the PSA Saber. I do have a Radian Talon safety, ambidextrous, as well as the Radian charging handle. We have a Magpul MOE stock, and I'm testing out this grip from Thrill. Trigger is a Saber trigger. Really impressed with this. I've gotten to shoot Geisleys, I've shot, quite a bit of Daniel Defense, some Noveskis, and I'm really shocked with how great this gun performs in comparison to those higher end guns. Yeah, I know it sounds like I'm glazing up Palmetto State right now, but they're making good stuff, and it was within my budget, and that's what I went for. And I've maybe had one malfunction on this gun, and it was actually from a bad magazine. So at this point, this thing has ran flawlessly, and I'm super proud of it. The main point of this video that I want to hit is why this gun? Why do I have this tool? I really try to live in a place where I'm not thinking doomsday all the time. I have a little boy, I have a wife. I don't want to rain on our parade all the time and just think these violent, terrible thoughts. But at the end of the day, we live in a broken world, and we have to stay in that world. It's our job as Americans, as men, have the tools necessary, the skills to fight for what we believe in and for the people that we love. I think nowadays we're getting closer and closer, and I'm sure YouTube's not going to like what I'm talking about, but it doesn't matter, because as we get closer to election, as we get closer to possibly new leadership, we have to stand for what we believe, and we have to fight for the things that have made us Americans. It's been a while since our last upload, I know. I love doing these videos. I'm going to keep going. I've learned a lot in these 6 months. I've grown a lot. Excited to show you guys, what's out there, and some projects that I have cooking up. I'll put links to some of the cheaper Amazon Warrior pieces in the in the description. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Would love to hear what you guys have learned in the last 6 months that I've been gone. More to come soon. That's all I got.